man.
Look in the middle until it's done.
Mission confirmed. It's crazy.
You can find me on DoorDash, and hopefully you get me.
You rubbing that knee is nasty, nigga. That's nasty.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were acknowledging that you were of the elder race too, but you can find me at
The elder race. Fuck. It's giving me everything I need. When Cyclops said, "Give them the forecast," I got wet. I did.
All right, Zelmay, you're under her. You're next.
Yes. I mean, chicken.
Wait a minute.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Monray Hudson, aka Stan, and the host, the one and only of Make It Make Sense podcast, of course, back again like we never left. And I do this wonderful thing alone, so I have come along and been joined by gracious hosts of their own wonderful shows. First and foremost, we have the man who is more than willing to pay for Robin's BBL himself. It is, of course, the great and wonderful Hollywood Sensei 215 and the Junior.
Yes, sir. What's going on? It's your boy Hollywood Sensei. Sensei of the Word Cartesia. We in the building. You know, back on Make It Make Sense. It's been a minute.
Couldn't have picked a better time to join. And of course, we are also joined by Kyle himself, you know, aka African 765.
Yeah, you already know your local neighborhood's come back here to get the post today. Just everything same gimmick, different day, all gas, no breaks, cold hard hot takes, and everything that comes with it. If you don't know the spiel, now you do.
Yes, and you know, it's our job to go through some of the week's events, fun stories, and crazy things. So you know, we figure we might as well have the One Piece Bros because Netflix has debuted a One Piece season 2 trailer, as well as
and hold on, wait, and One Piece has already been renewed for season 3, and season 2 ain't even dropped yet.
And announcing that season 3 is in development.
And
you know, of course, we have to remember they started out by giving us a little teaser of Chopper. You know, forget the blur, the little man himself, which he looks okay. You know, especially for a nice little CGI 3D rendering. But this time they went all out with different snaps.
I don't have it. Don't have it. I know.
They've given us a lot of info to break down. We've had now official pictures and official castings for multiple characters, including Smoker, Vivi, which has brought about a lot of controversy. Robin herself, Brogy. We are here giving you a lot of different people that have been casted. The only one that I haven't really seen a lot of is Crocodile, which I'm assuming they want to keep him a little bit more behind closed doors. That's what he's actually going to really look like in the show. But everybody from Dr. Kureha, you know, Nefertari.
I still think they should have went with Jamie Lee Curtis as Dr. Kureha, but Katie Seagal is a good pick too.
So I think she's a good pick for it.
But Jamie Lee Curtis would have been goated.
Yeah.
But
she's a One Piece fan too, so it would have been fire.
We do got a few other ones, you know. We got Tashigi,
but Oda wasn't
even Wapple himself, Mr. 5, Mr. 3. They've given us pretty much mostly all the important figures or characters, maybe missing one or two.
All the Baroque works. Works, and then fucking Cherry Blossom, fucking what is the art? What's that art called? The Chopper art. Shit.
Chopper art? Goddamn, what is that shit called?
Yeah, it's so long ago. That's why it's hard to think about. Fucking fuck. I always just call it the fucking Cherry Blossom art. That's not what it's called, but I just remember the Cherry Blossoms always. But anyways, fucking they're covering. They do a good, but we got to remember in the first season they covered from Romance Dawn all the way to Arlong Park, and set in 8 episodes. So like, we know they can go long distances with this, and it doesn't come out bad.
Then put it on your PC or your PS5.
But I'm thoroughly excited about season 2. But I can't get over the. I'm not gonna lie though. If I hear one more person say that freaking Robin, why not? No, Vivi. Why is Vivi black? First of all, the actress playing Vivi isn't black, folks. She is an Indian woman.
She's an Indian woman.
Like, let's get it together. First of all, it's crazy to think about. Fucking that people of all the things that you can get outraged about.
Right.
Fucking of all the things that you get, that is the one that you pick. Freaking, it's always got to be the color scheme. It's like, oh, well, this character. When we know Oda had nationalities in mind for all of these characters, and he's sticking to them. So
Right.
of course, the Egyptian-based character is not going to be fucking lily paste white. It's just not going to happen. First of all,
Right.
but a white Nefeltari sounds crazy to begin with, but we let Oda get away with it because he's Goda. That's why. Fucking, but I honestly, and I'm a One Piece Negro at the end of the day, so my bias is always going to be there. But I'm intrigued to see where it goes. I really, man, I just wish people would sit back and just let it. I hate the nowadays we're so quick to hate on shit before it even comes out. Even when the first season was good, everyone was ready to hate on the first season. I was too, but it came out, it was damn good. So why don't we just let these niggas cook on the second season instead of fucking getting mad about fucking diversity? When Oda literally handpicked most of these fucking actors himself.
I agree with him.
Honestly, it just niggas be taking the fun out of shit, and that shit just I'm like, man.
Right. Can we watch the show first? Like, God.
Yeah,
damn,
I would say. Now, but I'm gonna admit it did not help because they've already renewed it for season 3 before season 2 came out. I'm highly happy, but that does sort of give niggas ammo, like, oh, we haven't even seen it yet, and da-da-da. But listen, One Piece is a money printer, nigga. You're gonna have to get over it.
One Piece is goated. Y'all can't argue anyway. So
I mean, you can argue,
bound to
but you're
happen.
gonna be wrong.
It was bound to happen, bro. We all know season 3 was bound to happen. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not mad at the VV thing, you know, but we know who we know the people that is mad at it. So I mean, just let them be mad. That's just more pub for the season.
Those are the same people that don't even understand the story that fucking Oda's trying to tell to begin with, yo. I hate, and this may sound gatekeepy, but I hate surface level One Piece niggas that refuse to even indulge in a little bit of the fucking subtext that's there because there's so much of it, and they're just like, oh, freaking, this is too. It doesn't even matter what it is. You can put this is too blank. Motherfucker, it is supposed to be exaggerated. It is a story about pirates that eat fruits that give you superpowers. Only you can't swim anymore. What part of that do you think is supposed to be fucking logical?
Right.
Okay, so this is what I think I said this like when I alluded to it last time. Also, forgive me, everybody, for the technical difficulties, but we back. Is that if people want to be upset? Okay, this is what I look. If you want to be upset for Vivi being a completely opposite color than what she's portrayed in the anime, for the reason of why do live action anime change things that don't need changing? Fine, I'll acknowledge that point because it's part of a bigger problem of them adapting things that don't really need to be changed. Whether you look at this is what I'm saying. Like, if that's your reasoning for it, fine. Okay. But if you're upset, like, why isn't Vivi specifically, as bright as she was in the anime? Because you need to be more loyal.
Well, that's because Oda already told everybody, though. He was like, we've known this before there was a live action show that each person had a nationality they were based off of. It's been in SBS's for decades.
No, so this couldn't have been that. But the problem that's going to come with that is that Oda would come off as hypocritical because you acknowledge that they have a nationality, but you don't paint them as that. Like, Vivi is that's the nationality of the Ethiopian culture she's supposed to be from.
Yeah, but I think that comes back to One Piece and people forget this. One Piece is a story that uses, and a lot of people don't acknowledge this. One Piece uses its environment to tell the story a lot of times, and people fucking ignore that.
And I'm cool with that. But like I said, if you want to go that route, then Oda, and I'm not saying Oda is
part of it, you gotta think, when he first started drawing this, he had to draw what was going to fucking get published. One Piece wasn't always, and you gotta think, Vivi is we're talking the beginning of One Piece. Fucking Oda had to draw, though it was his own stuff, he had to cater to what Shonen Jump was putting on the market at that point in time.
Right.
I acknowledge it.
And it was not niggas. You know what I mean?
See, we say that, but you also have Usopp, who's literally the embodiment of what makes fun.
But do you remember Usopp's his skin tone in the beginning?
Yeah, his skin tone is.
It was very, very yellow. And his mother was very white. His dad is black, but he's a guy with blonde hair. So, like, is his dad actually light skinned? So, like, it's all up for.
I mean, like, to me, like, I'm just saying, I understand that point, but it's gonna be hard to make that argument when you're coming off as, okay, I acknowledge they all have cultures and we paint it as,
but we also have to remember,
it's very important.
One Piece is 25 years old, yo. 25 years old.
That's the point I would understand. Like I said, now I don't really care as much that you want to make Vivi a lot more. I personally don't care. Like I said, if you want to paint this as,
well, I mean, if you want to paint her as an Egyptian person, you don't want to make her fucking snow. You know what I mean?
I get you. Like, you don't want to make her snow. Like, you don't want to do this.
She's coming from the desert.
No,
Alabasta is a desert kingdom. No one's gonna be pasty there.
For 35 years, we've already put up with her being snow, so it ain't like, you know.
Well, but then she's been out of the story up until, and also you can say that, but look at Vivi's dad, King Cobra, nigga. True or false? True or false? King Cobra, a nigga.
Like that's the thing. It's weird. Like, okay, he's there too. So I'm like, you know, I'm not mad at it. Like,
you see what I'm saying? Look at the drawing of that gentleman. That is not
King Cobra. Definitely, he's definitely a Negro.
Which makes it weird. Like, okay, you were able to get away with him, but you have to make Vivi white.
But they play that up as Vivi taking after her mom. You know what I mean? Her mother's genes were stronger.
I'm not mad at it. But in that instance,
and I'm just saying that if you need to rationalize race, because a lot of people, as a nigga that is mixed race, fucking race ain't never been. While race has always been a big deal to me, it's never been that big of a deal, brother. And it's only a big deal because other people make it a big deal.
Like, if you want to be upset at it as a part of a bigger problem of live action changing things that don't need changing, cool.
But stop calling this woman a black woman, yo. She is Indian.
If you want a person to be upset that Vivi ain't white, look, I don't care. Like, they
stop
could
saying
have these people different nationalities, and it wouldn't make
quit Miss. What would it be? Nationalizing this woman. Quit misracing this woman.
Because I think she's Miss Wednesday. But yeah, I'm not mad at it.
I feel bad if she's not Indian. Yo, I'm pretty sure she's Indian. I'm pretty sure she is. If she's not, I apologize. I'm pretty sure she's not black though.
Miss Sharitra. She's probably like more. I don't think she's like.
She definitely.
Yo, look at that name. She's definitely Indian. Look at the name. Look at the name. She's definitely Indian. Let's go point.
I believe it, but I'm not mad at their casting for it.
I'm pretty sure she is. Yo, I don't want to jump off the roof and say that when I don't have the link in front of me to provide.
Now that's one thing we're approaching that. As far as my actual thoughts for season 2 as a whole, and my fears,
the casting's good, brother. I really do.
My fears of it is more of like the stuff they actually plan to do. Like because they're covering.
Yeah, if they're doing all of fucking things,
they have to do all.
If they're going to do all of Baroque works.
I think it's 8
episodes. This is when I tell people you got to remember they did go Romance Dawn to Arlong Park in the first season. That is only 200 episodes.
It had a few holes. I'm not being mad. It had a few holes.
So, but overall, it was a very well. It's one of the, if not the best, it is one of the best live action anime adaptations we've ever seen.
I do agree. I agree with that. So I wasn't mad at the whole. Me personally, just Arlong Park irritated me, but that's other than that. I think I gave it like 8 out of 10. Like I think it was
I
relatively.
mean, the folks can go back and look. We covered the One Piece
I think it
live
was 8 out of
action
10.
multiple videos.
I think it was 8 out of 10 for me. But
I was just saying, we gave it a very good. You know, I 10 out of 10 that shit because I'm a One
as far as
Piece.
Alabasta goes, I think for me, what's gonna make or break this season is solely how they do Luffy's fights with Crocodile. I think Crocodile is gonna make or break the entire season. Like, if he's fine, the CGI for him is fine. The
You
fights
think
are
Joe
fine.
Manganiello finna kill it as Crocodile? Yo, I hope he does.
He has to. I think he gonna make or break the season. If Crocodile's bad, the whole season's gonna get thrown in the trash. I think you have to kill it because he's basically what made the end. Even though Alabasta was long, he made the season. He made everything. Right? His character.
Well, yeah, Crocodile he was the first warlord we're fighting, brother.
Like he has to make it. So like for
He's
me,
the first big dog.
he has to set it off. He has to do one of it. If he does
when there were warlords.
Cause I mean, it ain't gonna really like Wapo. He's a minor thing. Like, yeah, we also have.
Yeah, hold on. Shout out to Wapo. Wapo is one
don't disrespect Wapo. Like,
yeah, Wapo has so much needed. Think about how dark that fucking Chopper arc is, and whether you hate or like Wapo adds a lot of levity, yo.
That's gonna
he's
be
just
the
a funny looking nigga. He's just a funny looking nigga, and he's a chicken shit. And that's
no, the emotional one is gonna be Wapo's arc. You know, with the Mountain and Dr. Kureha, and that's gonna be the emotional arc we're gonna get. That's the emotional one. You know, getting everything with.
Wait, hold on. Who's playing? Okay, who's playing Dr. Hero? Look, I don't feel like I've seen that before. I don't feel like I know him from anywhere, but I hope he does a good job.
They have to do it because this is gonna be the emotional one. Like,
yeah, that's what I was
like
thinking.
The scene where Luffy's
if he does the flag scene, if he does the flag scene and doesn't bring a tear to my eye, well then
no, it's gonna be the climbing scene they have to get right. Supposedly.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't think they're gonna get that perfectly right if they don't outright skip it.
Well, no, but nothing. Come on, it's One Piece in the end. We got to remember how fantastical this fucking anime is.
I don't think they're gonna. I think they're gonna approach that differently. Like having Sanji in his mouth and Nami on his back climbing.
Go read One Piece. It's amazing.
I don't think they're gonna pull that off right. If they do, they're gonna shock me. But I think they might change it up and have both of them on his back or switch it up a little bit because it's gonna be a little wild to make that a little live action-y. But otherwise, it's gonna be the emotional one where you have to fight Wapo and all of this. So I have good hope for it.
I hope they do the CGI right when Wapo's eating shit, yo.
I always say like the CGI is like Wapo's gonna be CGI, is gonna be wild. We already seen Luffy's be a big.
You think he's gonna eat a whole house like in the? You think he's gonna pick up and eat a house like in the? That's gonna be crazy. Yo.
They gotta keep it authentic. They gotta put that in there.
Yeah, well, no, but there's certain times where it's good that they don't. Remember when they didn't make fucking Arlong take his teeth out? I'm okay with that because that was crazy. Live action, ripping his teeth out to fight a nigga is crazy.
I had problems with Arlong Park though, anyway. So I don't know.
I know you did, but I liked the way they did Arlong Park. But me and Monte disagreed on the ending there.
Let's see his interaction with Smoker.
If you're new to the show, me and Monte disagree on a lot of things.
It was just Arlong Park because that was more. That's like probably my favorite early arc, and I was a bit disappointed in some of the. I agree with you.
Well, Sensei Junior says you're wrong.
No, he agrees with me.
No, he was definitely. He was like, "Yo, Arlong Park, the One Piece live action was fire."
But let's see, they're gonna have Brogy. Like I said, we're gonna see how they're gonna do it. Who knows? We might even get our first peek at like Brook or something stupid. Who knows? But so they'll cover a couple arcs. There's probably another 8 to 12 episodes, something like that.
I'm thinking they'll probably stick to 8. But I wouldn't be surprised at more than that if they are going to do all of the Baroque Works arc, because that would be all of Alabasta and fucking Whiskey Peak, right?
Yeah.
Whiskey Peak and Whiskey Peak and Alabasta. So I mean, if they wanted to get, but that, like I said, this is the same studio, and I can't stress this enough. Covered from Romance Dawn to Arlong Park in 8 episodes.
8 eps, dog.
8 episodes. From Arlong Park back to fucking Romance Dawn. That is crazy. But they made it work. So if they can look, if they're gonna do Whiskey Peak through Alabasta in 8 episodes, we're gonna see.
All I know, it's about to be a lot of CGI in this season.
Oh yeah, a whole lot. Especially with Dory and Broggy involved. It's weird we've seen Broggy, but we haven't seen Dory yet.
It might be saving because they don't want to show everything in the trailer. But
they won't give you all the goodies before the
Nobody didn't show Crocodile.
Not in the first trailer. No.
Nobody didn't show Crocodile either. They had the
they're gonna do Hakoku Sovereignty, yo.
It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be something.
These niggas finna do live action Hakoku Sovereignty and kill dinosaurs, nigga.
Boy.
These niggas finna Hakoku Sovereignty some dinosaurs' heads off in live action.
Okay, so that's the first one. Any final words before we go to the next one?
Yo, stop bitching about shit you can't control. Let this nigga Oda cook. Fucking don't get it. Yeah, quit bitching about One Piece. Let this shit come out first.
Speaking of what you can't control, you can't control if you've been banned from certain apps and certain things, But so
damn, I'm returning to the Roblox Coliseum, yo. Yo. Go watch Casual Conversations if you want to hear me go far longer than I'm gonna go here on this.
Yeah, that's some rage.
Because I was in my bag fucking Wednesday, Thursday.
But
over
if
this
you are
shit.
unknown, I'm pretty sure everybody knows of Roblox.
Everyone knows Roblox.
Multi-million, billion-dollar game that is taking over kids'
$1 billion.
So very simple. There is a YouTuber who goes by the name of Schlep. Schlep is a YouTuber who goes on to Roblox in accordance with, I think, law enforcement as well. He works with them and he masquerades, as a younger person to trap predators. Think of like
no, doesn't trap them. That's the thing. If he did, it would be entrapment.
Yeah, but like he basically like lures them, to set themselves up for failure. Think of like
he just chills, and then they like if you watch the videos, he doesn't he's literally just playing the game.
Yeah, but yeah, he masquerades as a younger person, and the predators, sets themselves up for failure or whatever. But Roblox apparently found out he was doing this. He was masquerading as a younger person, and they decided to ban all of his accounts.
And send him a cease and desist.
Saying that he was violating the privacy of these other people, even though they are confirmed predators.
You were violating the child predator's privacy, yo.
They also sent him a cease and desist letter.
Nasty.
His actions were a violation of Roblox policies and directly undermined their safety efforts and exposed their users to an increased risk. Essentially seeming like they were defending the very predators that he was.
They were like, yo, this guy gets sex offenders arrested. Get him out of here.
And so it's wild that literally Roblox seems like they were trying to sue him for protecting kids.
Yep.
And this story has basically gone a little bit viral to where even
but not a little bit viral
of Louisiana is now outright suing Roblox.
Yeah.
For basically them seeming like they're defending the very predators that they're supposed to be trying to get rid of.
Endangering children, brother, which is what Roblox is doing.
But Afrokami, you can give part 2.
This is nasty. This is just nasty work altogether. Because you look at this, Schlep has gotten 6 different PDF files actually brought up on charges. He's not one of these guys that's out here doing it for clicks and the guy gets put on the internet and then they're never arrested. All of these guys were arrested and charged. Okay? It's not just he was literally working with the police. And the icing on the cake is that Roblox then changed their TOS to put in an anti-vigilante clause. So no one can do this in the future without means of them legally attacking them. So basically, if you catch predators on Roblox now they do have a baseline to sue you because you violated TOS. And they ban you. So it's crazy that freaking a game that is literally and Roblox isn't one of these corporations that's beholden to advertisers. Like a lot of people, you look at like ElsaGate on YouTube back in 2017, 2016, and it forced YouTube to get strict because freaking the advertisers were like, yo, you're either gonna fix this problem or we're gonna fucking remove our ads from your platform. So they fixed the problem. And now you don't have all these freaky niggas on fucking YouTube anymore. Unfortunately, Roblox is not beholden to advertising. The money Roblox made is off of the fucking sweat of your children, folks, because it's a digital sweatshop. Think about it. Fucking these kids fucking take the time to make these games to then sell them through Roblox, where then they get pennies on the dollar from fucking however many hours and hours and hours they put into this game, while Roblox takes the lion's share because it's their platform. And these kids are happy getting you gotta think, most of these kids are getting paid in Robux. Like, what do we, come on? And then on top of it, it's really a nasty practice because fucking there's literally nothing that you can do about it outside. Look, if parents are still gonna be buying their kids Robux and fucking letting them play this game and all this shit, you can't be surprised that it keeps on going on because Roblox, there's no other way to stop it. There's not a big brother that's gonna step in until the inevitable happens and somebody's kid is actually hurt because of this. Then maybe they pay attention, but then it's too late. So like, yeah. It's sick. It's a nasty situation. But fucking name a time where billions of dollars are involved where it's not a nasty situation.
Right.
Hollywood, you are up.
I mean, as a father of a young child,
Yeah, there we go. I didn't even think about that.
you know, this is just very disheartening, very, very, very concerning. You know what I mean?
Because I don't know a kid under the age of fucking 12 in my real life kids that don't play Roblox, yo.
Right. So many kids play this game, and I seen, like, number one, Roblox, y'all on some shit, because how you ban the nigga that's doing justice?
Yo, thank
You know what I mean? Like, you banning this nigga, but the other motherfuckers that's on the game doing this PDF stuff, they
Just
get to
fine.
stay. They get to stay, which is crazy. You know what I mean? I feel like the biggest solution, the best solution for this
Burn
is
it down.
parents just get your child off this game. Like, pull out. Y'all gotta pull these children off of this game. It's so much money they putting into these Robux and all that other stuff. If they take these kids off this game, that shit gonna go obsolete. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's the
I mean,
only thing that keeps it running.
That's how y'all gotta, like.
The kids
And if
literally
more and
make
more
the
of this
game.
information, if more and more of this information gets out, hopefully parents should be smart. And if my son was of age to even have this game, he wouldn't
The
have
young
it.
sister ain't playing no
You know what I mean?
fucking Roblox.
Yeah, he wouldn't have it. You know what I mean? So, and he definitely not gonna have it now because this is just despicable. I seen the John. I seen the one video. They got fucking
The bathroom
public
simulator.
public
Yeah,
bathroom
XYZ
simulator.
bathroom
Yeah,
simulator.
they got
You
some
can
areas.
literally go look it up, folks. Fucking, it's got literally over 7 million visits, and it is literally just that. And then there's a shower room simulator. What the fuck?
It's becoming the Sims for younger people.
No, but
Yeah.
that's the
No,
thing.
not for younger
Originally,
people,
it was
not
made
for
for the
them.
older people,
But the
though.
Sim
It was made for older
younger people
because
can
you don't
access.
expect little kids
Yes,
to be
no.
coding and creating games.
The Sims that
Right.
younger people can access.
Never forget, there was almost a whole Roblox dating section. Thankfully, they were like, no, that might be too problematic. But go look it up, folks. They were literally thinking about having a whole dating section of Roblox.
Yeah,
And listen, it is not just Lego characters anymore, yo.
right.
Fucking, it is far more than just Lego characters. I saw some characters with grade A bakery fucking fresh out the oven cake, brother. It's not just little robots. I mean, little fucking goddamn Lego guys.
Yeah, it's not. They be adding these crazy avatars in there. I'm like, what
Because
the
it's not children coding it, goddamn it, it's fucking adults.
like?
It's just the kids playing this shit in the end.
That's what happens when you let creeps.
And like I said, the kids that are making the games, fucking, they're not getting any money really out of it. Most of them are getting paid in fucking Robux.
Right.
Which don't get me starting on the gambling side of Roblox, which they've tried to shore that up. But yo, gambling on Roblox is disgusting, yo. Like the Robux stuff, but you can literally go and look the Robux to fucking USD conversion rate. It is scary.
Nasty.
Disgusting. But yeah, I had a whole fucking almost hour rant on this shit, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm all
no.
for it. Ban Roblox. You know what I mean?
Boy, it's something else. These companies, I don't know what's with these companies that's in this red and
But
white.
making money, brother, and that's all that matters too.
Defund Roblox.
Because first we done jump on Nintendo for they trying to rob.
He's not wrong.
Yeah,
Defund, yo, hashtag defund Roblox.
Yo, somebody tell. Listen, I know niggas don't like them. I know. The boy I'm about to say. I know a lot of people don't like him.
Uh-oh.
But y'all gotta get this information to the man that's in the house. You gotta tell. You said
we
Trump,
gotta leave it to Trumpito is crazy. This nigga won't even give us the Epstein list.
He only cares about TikTok. He don't care about Roblox.
Yeah, he
Trump,
only cares about TikTok. He don't give a fuck about fucking the pedos on Roblox.
Boy. But that's the one.
But hold on, wait. That is a nigga that can force them to switch shit up, though. It may sound fucked up, but if there was a nigga that could make some shit, it would be Trumpito.
Yeah.
This is true. Any final words before we go to the next one?
Man,
fuck Roblox.
Yo, fuck Roblox. That shit's I mean,
pretty much.
What more can you, any platform that's gonna take the time to stand up for pedos? What more can you say?
And all you PDF files on that platform,
nasty niggas.
I hope y'all step on a rusty nail today.
Woo!
I hope y'all get caught in a drive-by.
Oh my goodness. Doing a little math.
Hey, them niggas diddle kids. I don't give a fuck.
Right. All right. So let's go ahead and get to the next one. So now this is when we step from the protective, honorable parental.
Time to add some levity in, folks. We're through with the serious shit now.
Yeah. Now we go to the locker room talk version of ourselves because we're going to bring up Mr. Anthony Edwards because previously,
damn sure you got a fatty, don't she?
Of course, but previously when this was covered, this was only a rumor that he had did this, and it was not confirmed.
Oh, I remember this. This nigga paid it up front. Quit playing with him.
So supposedly, no, I'm gonna give you update because this reason was so supposedly in April, this is actually true. Previously, these two had
go back and watch our old episode. We had a conversation about this.
Yeah, so previously, court filings that came out this month apparently showed that they had agreed to $5,000 a month for child support. Anthony Edwards supposedly paid it in full, which after doing
all
the
18 years,
$5,000 a month for 12 months is $60,000 times 18 years is $1,080,000. Supposedly, this is what he paid in full, completely. It's supposedly true. The issue that comes up from this is that after she previously agreed to this, she is now appealing for additional funds. I think it's around $500,000 that she is appealing for. Now, mind you, this is supposedly confirmed that just came out. So take it with a grain of salt. But she is appealing for another $500,000, claiming that now because he paid the amount in full, she can't go back and appeal for an increase in payments because he's already
as he makes more money.
If he makes more money, like for Supermax contracts and things that he would be eligible for, But
this bitch is diabolical.
Apply for higher payments because he's already paid off.
She's as diabolical as her ass is fat, brother. Let me tell you.
So that's one that she wouldn't be able to do. And she's also, claiming that, for the stress and the problem that she's going through, that $5,000 a month now wouldn't be enough to take care of her child and everything of that nature.
Nigga, if you can't.
Also, the compensation for the $500,000 that she's asking for would be due to the damages incurred during the litigation, not necessarily the custody agreement, which is still in flux as of now because
She had to pay for her own lawyer.
the previous Edwards had announced that he did not want any kind of custody or anything over their child to begin with. That she's also claiming is wrong.
Yo, low key, it's fucked up. He don't want nothing to do with the kid. But low key, it's kind of fire that he went this way about it, yo. If there's a way to do it, yo, here's $1 million. Leave me
That's
be.
the debate. Is that technically, is he wrong because he doesn't want anything to do with the child?
But hold on.
Reportedly, he doesn't want anything.
Allegedly,
to do with the child
didn't she
and
tell
paid
him
it
that
all
he
off.
was? Hold on. Didn't she tell him that she was going to get a smorgasbord?
He wanted her to do so. I don't know if he agreed to, but he wanted her to do so. Allegedly.
Because I know many a girl who have said they're gonna get a smorgasbord, and then get the money for the smorgasbord, and then they don't get it.
And of course, this is incurring more legal fees that, because she's extending this case and extending the litigation.
She's like, I need you to pay for my lawyer.
But we'll give it to my Mr. Robbins, BBL defender up there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let the dad of the panel tell
Your
us what he
thoughts
thinks about this.
On these developments.
Anthony Edwards laying down the moolah to get out of
I'm gonna keep it a
fatherhood.
buck with you, dog. As a father that's actively in my child's life,
Yeah, we know that nigga in your lap right now.
to not want to be involved with your child at all, it is crazy. But if there's a
regardless
of
way
how
to
you
do
feel, regardless of how you feel about the person you made the child with, just to say I don't want no involvement with them, with the child at all is crazy. But
That's a cold game.
You could have avoided all that by, you're strapping up. Like, I get it.
Wear a
The yams is wonderful without the condom on. I understand. Like, I
And
understand.
look at her ass, yo.
I get it. I don't blame him. But like, broski, you Anthony Edwards, you about to be one of the best players in the league for the next 10 to 12 years. You know what I mean?
Damn, it's like that.
Money is about to be in abundance for this man. You know what I mean? And you just listen. If he can get away with just paying this whole $1 million and not have to pay nothing else, kudos to him. You know what I mean? But based off of what Monray said, she's seeking additional bread because he's gonna be getting more additional bread. You know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. You just created yourself. And one thing I want to say, like, I get it.
But if it's only 500,000 more, nigga, what's 2 million? Nigga, I saw one of these max NBA contracts was fucking like goddamn 10 figures, damn near, yo.
Niggas be getting paid like $60 million a year. So like,
yeah, come on, what's 2 million in the fucking grand scheme of things?
Like, if you want to just give up $2 million for a child that you ain't never going to do anything for, then I guess that ain't really a loss.
What if he gives her the money, but then later on he's like, yo, I don't fuck with the kid. Like, can I still see the kid? And then she's on some no. Now that's whole shit.
She's just gonna make him pay.
But my thing is this. This is the last thing I want to say. Like, I understand that child support is based off,
income.
The income and all that. I get it. Like, I understand all that.
I ain't got to worry about that shit, brother.
You know what I mean? It just be annoying me when I see these situations where it's like, shorty, the nigga done gave you 50 mil. He done gave you 15 million. You talking about, oh, I need another 10 because, you know what I mean? Like, you need another 10 for what? I just gave you 15.
Then you give me 1 million. You never have to hear from me again, ever.
Like, my child, the baby, what the baby need with 2 million? You know what I mean?
Well, 18 years of life, if you're going to put the kid through private school, if you're going to put, you know what I mean? Because I feel like...
No, don't get me wrong. I would love for my son to have $2 million.
But kids are celebrities nowadays, the way people act around, the parasocialness that is in people nowadays, it might be a worse choice not to send your kid to a private school.
But to be fair, I understand. She's not a celebrity.
No,
Right.
but the
It's
child's
not.
He a
parent
regular
is a
Joe.
celebrity, though. The child's father is a
Yeah, the
celebrity.
child's father, not him.
Yeah,
Or her.
listen, kids pay for the sins of the father all the time, brother.
I mean, it depends.
Listen,
But like, let's
moral of the
keep it a
story,
bean.
niggas.
Let's keep it a bean. Out of
Strap up.
all of the celebrities,
Yeah,
and I'm talking about
prophylactic
all the
prophet,
famous people,
brother. I'm
celebrities,
always here to
music,
preach the
sports,
use of rubber.
acting, all that kind of stuff. How many of their children do we ever hear about at all?
Magnum, let a nigga get a sponsorship.
Like maybe 1%,
Right.
and that's every
1%.
once in a while. Because the majority of celebrities keep their kids out of the media. So like it ain't like we know they go to public school or
the majority of
they
those,
eat
but
Lunchables every day
listen,
or they eat
hold on. The
Flamin'
majority of celebrities also keep their kids in private school.
But that's
Also,
to be.
also,
I mean,
I want to
that's-
say this too.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Which isn't
I-
cheap.
This whole situation
The
annoys
tuition
me.
to most private schools can be fucking like 5 to 6 figures a year. My bad, Hollywood. Go on.
No, you're right. Them private school tuitions do be expensive. But the one thing I'm trying to say, this whole thing in the grand scheme of things annoys the hell out of me because it continues to perpetuate and push, the stereotype and narrative that black men
Black guys don't take care of their
don't
kids.
take care of their kids. And you are a public figure basically just telling the world, yeah, that it's true. I don't give a fuck about this child. I get it. You don't care for the woman you made the child with. You know what I mean? But you can't punish the child for that. You know what I mean? You decided to lay down with the shorty and blast off. You shot the club up, my nigga. So
But we got to remember, allegedly, she was cool with the Miss Morrison to begin with, and then she changed her mind.
And she got.
Please go back and watch our original
know,
episode where all of these details are
definitely.
fresh.
And even if that's the case, I'm not mad at her. I every woman has the right to say, you know what, I don't
Change
want
my
to go
mind.
through. I'm gonna change my mind. I don't want to go through with
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? So I ain't mad at her for that. That's her
Yeah.
body, her
But I'm saying
choice.
we also got to take that
you
into
know,
consideration, though.
pro her body, her choice. I
Always.
rock with y'all on that movement. Your body, your choice. Go ahead. But I don't know. It just annoys me because Anthony Edwards, Anthony
A
Edwards.
role model?
You know what I mean? Yeah, a role model. Not really, but I don't expect
Because
basketball
I
players.
don't know sports Negroes like that. So
Yeah, I don't really
I know that
leave it
nigga
up
making
to.
money.
I don't really leave it up to athletes and all that to be role models because, you know what I mean? But they are
Especially
role
not in
models.
2025.
They are role models because they thrust in that position because it's young people looking at them and shit like that. But
I feel like most
it's
role models don't ask to be role models.
right. It's just the main gist of what I'm trying to say is niggas take care of your kids, dog. Like it's just take care of your kids. As a father,
But I do
that's
want
really
to say, him paying all that money, it's got to count for something, right?
I guess.
I mean, if it doesn't, like I said, I ain't got no kids, so I don't fucking know.
I mean, if the child's taken care of, then that's the best thing at the end
I
of
mean,
the
the
day.
kids should want for nothing with $2 million.
Well, like I said, that comes down to being now 1 million. The lump sum payment, that's $5,000 a month, and like I said, we talking about how
which is who's it, bro? Niggas are raising kids off of far less.
Yes, that's why I said like, you have to understand. Like to me, to me, there is a difference between celebrities who are like actively raising their children and stuff, and then people who are having children with celebrities. Like that's why I'm coming. That's my mindset coming from. Like if this was like
you're not wrong, brother. You're not wrong.
Another famous person, yeah, they come together possibly doing things a little differently. They both come in, but this is like more or less a regular person having a child with a celebrity, possibly for a gold digging reason.
You know what's irregular about it though, don't you, Mom Ray?
Whatever. So in that aspect, like what are we really saying? Like, it's $5,000 a month on average.
$5,000 a month.
On $5,000 a month, is that enough to raise a child?
Fuck yeah!
It might be Hollywood sensitive.
And then I'm gonna keep it a buck. In today's economy, it might not be.
No. Okay. No, in today's economy, especially if she lives in California, I don't know where she fucking lives. If she lives in Minnesota,
I think
fucking
she lives in. She moved to California, I think, allegedly to get better child
yeah.
support arguments and stuff.
yeah, I was gonna say that's a
Originally,
mother state, brother.
it was either Alabama or Georgia, one of them two originally. So yeah, the area you live at is definitely a bigger difference. And no one.
But listen, all I'm saying is people are raised. Is that enough? Like
in Cali,
statistically,
no.
maybe not. But,
In Cali, no.
have better people been raised off of way less money? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, in Cali, probably not. In other areas, probably.
Yeah, in California, no, that might not be.
In Cali, no. But like that's the difference.
That's rent, brother.
She's alleging like $1,080,000 is just simply not enough for me to be able to raise for 18 years. If I go through that money before then, all that kind of stuff. A lot in that aspect, To each their own when it comes.
You better go buy you a fucking house someplace, fucking in one of these cheap states, and keep it pushing, yo. Come on down to racist Indiana. You make that fucking money last a little bit longer.
To the debate that we were talking about with Anthony Edwards being a role model and such.
I'm about to move to Indiana.
Let's. I want to keep something in perspective. Anthony
Edwards, niggas is still getting 3 bedrooms for less than $1,000 here, yo.
No, I want to say like to keep the thing like we're talking about Anthony Edwards being a role.
May not be in the best neighborhood.
One thing to understand is that Anthony Edwards, 24 years old currently. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody here remember when you were 24. You young. You ain't really thinking about a lot. And then you getting millions dropped in your lap. You might not be
rich. He's young, black, and rich.
But in other things, Anthony Edwards allegedly has 4 children. He already got 4, about 4 different women. And I think
nigga out there playing the field.
And I would say supposedly all of them were born within a year of each other.
Oh, this nigga was in his bag.
Because this child with Miss Howard is his 4th child, youngest.
Oh wait, hold on. Did he do this with the other ones too, or just this one?
The other ones didn't have this much like back and forth. None of the other ones did not have this much back and forth.
Oh, so she's the uncool baby mama.
Or maybe the most allegedly, maybe the most money hungry one. I ain't got no clue. But now I say allegedly, don't know. But either way, so to say like he needs to be a role model.
The other one,
hopefully this point in his life, he's being a lot better, having a lot more wisdom with what he does, who he does it with, without some protection. Because it's like, look, a lot of other young superstars ain't bust out multiple kids within a year. Like, sure, Tyreek Hill maybe, but like his contemporaries, they ain't going as crazy. Sometimes you gotta consider your options and what you're doing, yay, nay, going all day with. Oh, and it's like that. Whether he's right or wrong, like not wanting to be in your child's life whatsoever, just really means like you really don't want anything to do with this woman. Whether it's the best possible decision or not, people can lead that to interpretation. I'm of the mindset, yes, a child needs parents in their lives to some degree to have the best chance of success in being raised. But you also have to consider, this for men and women, the type of life,
press the wrong button.
The type of life you're bringing your child into, and the reasons why you're having said child. You have to also take all that into consideration. Right? If you know the situation you bringing your child into,
this nigga Joe might pop in at some point in time.
This nigga Joe might pop in.
Whether it be whether it be
at the very end.
You just got to be honest. This ain't the kind of situation you want to bring a child into. The father automatically saying, I don't want nothing to do with you. The mama being alleged that only brought the child into the life to get money. Like, you do not want that. That's not the kind of thing you want to bring a child into.
Right.
No.
But with that, we do have one final thing, I always love. It ain't about love, but as scouring the internet, I typically have sometimes to find 1 or 2 stories, 1 or 2 viral, 1 or 2 posts, videos, things of that nature that you can have an opinion or a thought process behind. So there was one while passing by the great thing that is TikTok, and we managed to see one video. But before that, is there any final words for this wonderful Anthony Edwards thing? Afro Comedy, you got anything?
Yo, I mean, it's fucked up. He doesn't want to raise his kids, but at least he's not on the deadliest deadbeat type shit. Like a lot of niggas ain't paying no money, whether they acknowledge the fucking kid or not. You gonna have to chase some niggas down. A nigga forthrightly coming up on off of 7 figures. I mean, is it a fucked up situation? Yes. Low key, am I applauding the nigga? Because if it was me, nigga, catch me in Dubai, catch me in fucking Abu Dhabi, catch me someplace with no extradition laws because I got too much money to be fucked with. But yeah, it's fucked up. He doesn't want to be in the kid's life, but like, at least that nigga gave her some money.
At least he gave us some money.
Other than that, that's all I got. That's all I got from Mr. Anthony Edwards.
Well, I'm gonna borrow your attention for about a minute and some change, and you can give your opinion at a wonderful conversation about a nice touchy subject between this nice lady and her Uber driver.
Okay, there was another time I told this guy that I believe in marriage and I want to wait till marriage to have Rex. And he was like, are you a virgin? And I answered the question. I said, no. He was like, then you can't do that. Mind you, this is my Uber driver and I'm the type of person where I can have deep conversations with you if you're willing to go deep. So instantly, I'm intrigued. I want to hear more. He goes on to say, that's like giving somebody a gift and it's already unwrapped. You can't do that. And I go on to say, but people get saved at different times and they start thinking differently. He still was telling me you cannot do that. But I'm like, how can you tell me that I can't wait till marriage even though I'm not up? He was basically trying to get me to, I feel like, demoralize myself or decenter the idea of wanting to wait till marriage, because once a man finds out that you've already gave your goodies away, he's gonna be like, why do I have to wait? And like, the relationship is not gonna work out. He basically goes on to say, if you were a virgin, it will work out and a man will probably wait, but if you're not, he's not gonna wait. And I'm just the type of person, I'm not gonna take offense to anything if it makes sense. I'm able to hear other people's ideas, their perspective, all of that. So I understood where he was coming from.
The Afro comment. I will give you the honorable first crack if you're able and ready. What do you think of that discussion?
I think that it is I am the patron saint of degenerates, but I'm also the king of consent, brother. So she's not trying to fuck. That's her prerogative, yo. There ain't no fucking. It's not no moral high ground that you can stand on to be like, oh, you should fuck me. That just makes you a creep. And like, it's sort of as simple as that. You know what I mean? Fucking. If she's not trying to fuck, buddy, she's not trying to fuck. But ain't nobody saying you gotta fuck with her if she ain't trying to fuck. That's on you. That's a decision you have to make. The same way she's making the decision not to fuck you. It just is what it is. And if you can't get down with that, you are in fact a creepy nigga. And might be like sex pest adjacent.
That sounds like
Because that's just, I mean, there's not, I don't really know like what other conversation you're supposed to have. Fucking, like, she's like, yo, I'm trying to wait till marriage. Oh, what? Well, are you a virgin is a crazy follow-up statement. Like, niggas don't give a damn if that's literally. But like, and I'm the type of, look, you tell me that, I'm cool. And like, we can still kick it. And like, if nothing happens, nothing happens. And if I decide to stay, I decide to stay. If I don't, oh well. But like, it's not gonna be to the point where like I'm gonna be angry that you're not fucking me. That's crazy. That's, like I said, that is how you end up being sex pest adjacent, folks. And you want to avoid that at all points in time, because there's nothing worse than a fucking sex pest. So like, yeah, fucking consent is everything. Period. Point blank. And if you try and push somebody off, look, if the hill you want to die on is you should fuck me because you already fucked somebody else, that's a creepy ass hill to die on, brother. That's all I'm saying. You should fuck me because you fucked him is fucking a diabolical hill to die on.
Niggas been pulling that scheme for years.
Yeah, and but it's always been a diabolical fucking hill to die on, brother.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Diabolically.
Diabolical as fuck. Like there ain't no other way around it.
Hollywood, are you able to give a spiel?
All right, so basically, Shorty was saying that even though she's not a virgin, she was saving herself till marriage, right?
Mm-hmm.
A vow of celibacy, if you will.
Yeah, celibacy, basically. And Bull was basically saying, you sound crazy because you done already let somebody crack the code. So why you put the
like
lock
you might as
back
well
on the
just
safe?
open the arcade doors.
You know what I mean? But, you know, listen, it's Afro comedy is 100% right. You know what I mean? Consent is
Hey,
the way
buddy,
to go.
man, I want you to know that, man, I miss you, bro.
Same here, brother.
I know
Yeah,
we
man.
should talk about so many things, man. I miss all y'all on some real
What'd you
stuff.
say?
Where's the
miss you
titties
too,
at?
bro.
Are any
Thanks for
titties coming on the show?
showing up on
I
time,
lost.
bud.
Are any titties coming on the show
Everybody
at some
started
point?
talking to me at once. Oh no. Consent is
okay.
the way to go. You know what I mean?
No, but on some
Always.
real stuff, like let's do the man thing, but like on some real shit, like come on, tits, where y'all at?
You know what I
Where
mean?
y'all at, girls? I was talking about the girls that have the titties.
Yeah, where the titties at? You know what I mean?
Yeah, where they at?
Careful,
Not
Hollywood.
feeling too well.
No, okay. No, actually, I do
Look,
understand.
so he didn't really miss us. This nigga showed up for the huzz at the last
Who is
minute,
it? I
and then there wasn't
didn't
no
mean to.
huzz when he got here.
I
This
didn't mean to say
nigga.
where the huzz at. I was just asking a question.
Nah, but to finish my statement of
Yeah, man.
I ain't
What
mad
y'all
at
talking about?
this. I ain't mad at either party, to be honest. Like, you know what I mean, Bull, I understand his logic.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
but at the
yo,
end of the day,
but at the end of the day, consent is king. You know what I
that's a
mean?
fact.
So, you know, if Shorty say she ain't trying to smash, nigga, she ain't trying to smash. Like, it is what it is, bro. Like, I mean, it's plenty of fish in the sea. You know what I mean? And it's plenty of
There,
fish trying to get
bro,
cracked.
literally billions of them. They
You
outnumber
know what I
us,
mean?
literally, like
Like,
multiple millions to one, damn near hundreds of
bro,
thousands to
listen,
one. It's
I'm gonna
crazy.
tell you, my young
There's
brothers
so
out
much
there that's
more of them
watching,
than us.
my young brothers that's watching, my young brothers that's listening.
Talk to him. I'm
The
listening, man.
the
What
the,
do
the
you
sensei
gotta
will tell
do?
you this.
He
If
said
you if
young, Joe.
you know what I mean, if your
What you
fathers,
young
if your
for?
uncles ain't tell you, I'm gonna tell you this. If one joint say no,
Why?
that's fine. That's fine.
Do you
You know
even
what I mean?
ask why?
You,
You
you
know what I mean?
miss
It's
every
fine.
shot you don't take, brother.
Right. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
fair
Listen,
enough. Fair enough.
if one shorty don't want to get cracked, there's at least 3 more that do. You know what I mean? You just gotta,
Can you guarantee 3 more?
you know what I mean?
Statistically, yes,
Can
you
you
can
guarantee
guarantee.
3 more?
Statistically, you can guarantee 3 more. It's
Yeah,
I
you
know I
important.
can
can.
guarantee 3 more, but not everybody can guarantee 3
No,
more.
statistically, nigga. Like
Statistically.
For
there's
numbers?
just so many more of them than us. Yes.
Yeah.
Like 3
The,
chicks would bang me today?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. If you
Okay,
put in the
cool.
work, if you put in the
Cool.
work of a couple hours of making them laugh, yes.
Hey, if you look at my right arm, it's like Cyborg. I'm kind
And
of like
as
Cyborg.
long as the consent is there, you good. But no,
Yep.
the real
As long
message
as you,
here,
and as long as you ain't out there chicken hawking neither.
the real
Get
message here
consent
is
and don't be chicken hawking, folks.
Is this chicken
yeah,
hawking?
don't chicken hawk.
No.
The real
Because
message
I'm like
is be able to take rejection. You know what I mean?
I'm kind of like
Because
here.
nobody wants to die on the hill of, hey, fuck me because you fucked that other
Right, you
guy.
let that nigga Terry bone.
I'm
Like,
kind of Gohan. I'm kind of like extra Gohan.
Hell,
Like I don't have the arm. Like, look, I don't have the arm. But, right? Wait, here he goes.
shout
Right?
out to Gohan.
Do y'all
This
love
nigga Joe.
Future Gohan? Like, ask yourselves, do you love Future Gohan?
Joe, I don't give a fuck about Future Gohan. He couldn't
That's
be
crazy.
Androids. He couldn't be androids, nigga. We're talking about this lady not wanting to get fucked.
He didn't have enough. He didn't have enough. Like, he wasn't mad enough.
We ain't worried about Gohan right now. We're worried about this.
Okay, I'm going about my business. I'm sorry, guys. I just ask a question. Why can't
If you
Flash
were
beat up
sorry, it
Superman?
wouldn't keep happening. You're
I just want to know
liar.
why the Flash can't beat up Superman. That's all I want to know. But I'll go to sleep off of that.
Yeah, that's the wrong. You're on the wrong show, sir.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Anyways, Flash again. What are we talking about? Wally West or? Oh, my bad, Mom Ray. What do you want to do?
Help me, please.
I'm for real. I'm just playing.
Take
Mom
us
Ray,
back to
take
the
your
olden
show. I
days
got
where
it.
Mom
I'll
Ray
quit.
kicked
I'm
Joe
playing.
off the show after
I was just
5
playing.
minutes.
I was just playing.
Send that nigga to the shadow realm.
No, don't do
Roll
that.
time
No,
save.
because I just learned about the
Send this
real
nigga for the
story
clip.
behind Atem.
Send this nigga to the shadow realm.
No,
Send this nigga
Atem
to the realm.
earned his way into living to die.
Get him out of here. Where's the cook at?
I'll shut up. I swear to God, I'll shut up.
He's
Okay.
lying. Don't you fucking
I'm
listen to
done.
him.
I'm done.
You know he's lying, Mom Ray.
No, I'm not. Karen's back here.
Carry on. I believe him now.
Don't
I'm
believe
Holly
it
here.
here.
You can finish your point, sir.
Hey, Hollywood, man, I love. Just chill. Just chill, man.
Let's chill. You know what I mean? But no, consent is the way to go. I'm not mad at Shorty. You know what I mean? If she want to hold it down until she get married, let her hold it down until she get married. And there is a man out there that's going to respect that. And, you know what I mean? Shout out to
Because
him.
Shorty didn't look bad at all.
Agree.
And
you don't like that?
Niggas also got to remember that with consent also comes the fact if you put in the work, who's to say she don't change her fucking mind, yo? And you ain't got to force her or nothing. She could literally just change her mind because females get horny too.
Facts.
Yeah.
So you ain't even got like if you're willing to put in the time, you might be able to get the dime. If not, there's plenty of pennies out there, brother.
Penny who?
Well, look at she's not wrong. She's not wrong.
A plethora of them.
She's not wrong for how she believes. I understand my boy point, you know, especially you want to bring out the fact of like, you know, it's like you giving me an already open gift and then closing it back up. I get it, but you know, there are people out there.
Hey, stop it! I'm in front of Mom Ray right now. You can't say that in front of him.
Or like there's always gonna be people that have different mentalities and ways that they want to live their lives, even especially sex life. There's nothing wrong with that. People, you have more than any opportunity or choice or reason to want to be abstinent, to want to be, you know, any of that, all that is fine.
But I am on record multiple times saying you shouldn't marry someone you haven't fucked. Because regardless of what anyone says,
because Mom Ray doesn't even
chemistry is important. You can say whatever you want about a relationship. Sexual chemistry is important at the end of the day. If you don't have it, I don't feel like your relationship will last.
I do feel like that is important. Now, if you want to hold off the physical aspect, but at least discuss it, whatever. But she's not wrong for feeling like, you know, I want to wait till marriage before I give my body away. Because
nothing wrong with that at all.
But if Buddy wants to be upset, hey, like somebody else cracked the yams for me, well, fam, be real with yourself. It wasn't you, so it's gonna be new to you regardless. So it just go ahead.
Yeah, but also no one says you have to put up with that. If you don't want to deal with that, you don't have to be with her.
Actually, I want to ask the panel. Why is Wally West Justice League? Why
it doesn't matter.
What happened to Barry?
That's not what we're talking
What happened to Barry?
You're gonna shadow realm you. You're gonna get kicked.
I'm just asking you a question.
We don't care.
The time for that.
You don't care about that?
No, not even a little bit. I don't even like DC.
You don't care about who was the Flash in Justice League Unlimited?
So,
at the time.
Shadow realm that nigga. Man, yo, get your Millennium Puzzle out.
Oh, well, first and foremost, I've been doing that all day. And you all had to know that Pharaoh Anthem is actually no, I'm not going to. You don't deserve to know about Pharaoh Anthem.
Nigga, I know more about Yu-Gi-Oh! Than
you don't. You show your chain. Show your whole chain. It's not the Millennium, is it? Show your chain.
No, it's a skull.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I respect the skull. But regardless of that, no, Charlotte's not wrong for how she's thinking. It's
Yeah,
fine.
nothing
Yeah,
wrong
yeah,
with her
yeah.
wanting to wait till marriage, whether
Right.
she's a
You have
virgin or
choices.
not.
You can go out into the world and find plenty of other women that don't have that same mindset or share your mindset in how you feel towards that and go. You don't have to wait, but it also be wrong to
Okay.
forcibly try to change her mindset to fit yours so it's more convenient for you. Like I was
I
saying.
really believe she could change her mind because I think most times they just want to know that you're willing to respect that boundary before they're willing to let you cross it.
I mean,
I feel like a lot of times
you
that's
have to
the
be able to
case.
respect that boundary.
They want to know that you respect the boundary before they let you cross it.
Goodness, you gotta be able to respect that. You want a relationship with him anyway. Even if she had a mindset, I want to wait 3 months. Like Steve Harvey's book, she want to wait 3 months, whatever. Like you have to be able to understand her mindset and respect it for any kind of long-term relationship.
Yeah.
But like
Sex is intimacy, bro. It is what it is.
But to tell her that she can't, nah, she can. Ain't nothing going against that.
Yeah, yo, telling her she can't is disgusting.
You can tell her what she can do with her body. No.
You already fucked one nigga. You can't tell the next nigga no. That's crazy.
How many rules should women have?
As many as they want.
I'm just asking.
No, that's the answer is as many as they want. It's
okay.
Rules
So how cold
they're not making rules for me.
Okay, fair enough. How cold is the Phoenix? Is she the most because I have a problem right now with a lot of female characters right now. So
Joe, we're not talking. Joe, this isn't a comic book show. That's not what we're talking about.
I apologize. Okay, go ahead. Can we talk about this at some point?
After the show.
Maybe a show that
Can we talk about who's the Mount Rushmore in women's comic book?
Not this show. This is not the show, Joe Face.
Okay, fair enough. Because that's been on my mind like all week.
Well, Joe, you should do a show about it if it's been on your mind.
Because I can only think of 2 people, but can y'all think of 2 other people?
Oh, Jesus.
I'll give you a head start and think about it all day. Wonder Woman and obviously the Phoenix, aka, Jean Grey.
We'll about that later.
Are there 2 other women that can like stand on top of that with your Spider-Mans?
Regardless of that.
Yes, there are multiple. But that's the conversation.
Can we talk about that next week? And can I let y'all think about it because I may disagree or I might agree? Because Madam Web is a bad bitch too. So I think Madam Web is better than Wonder Woman, but let's go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that because
not more powerful. I don't think he's saying that he thinks that Madam Web is more powerful than fucking Wonder Woman because that would be
she's more relevant. She's more relevant.
Fuck now. Never mind. We're not having this conversation.
Okay. Can we save the? Hey,
Joe, look at the timer. Look at how long we've already been doing this.
I'm done. Okay, I'm done.
You showed up at the wrong time.
I want our audience to ask themselves, who is the most relevant woman?
I don't think this is the audience that cares about that.
Oh, they love us. They love us. What I'm saying is, let's do this, audience. Who is? Can we start a poll? Who is the most relevant woman
for this particular topic? I don't.
Who's the most relevant woman?
Joe, go start a poll.
I will start the poll. That's not a problem. I'm asking.
Then stop talking about it and do it. Let us finish the show.
Yeah, Monray, stop talking about it and do it. Who's the most relevant woman?
Okay.
There we go. Shadow realm that nigga.
I quit.
Shadow realm. That folks, that is classic. Make it make sense. That is season 1 type shit, brother.
Like, I'm sorry. I do not care. This is not the time.
I know. I love it so much, though. I love it so fucking much.
It's so much. Like,
look.
It seems like Afro comedy.
Y'all is my witness. I'm trying to. All right.
It seems like Afro comedy is supposed to be the person that I'm supposed to kick off.
I never get kicked off though because I know. Look, because I know the boundaries.
It is amazing. It is amazing sometimes.
Check my record. I've been muted quite a few times.
He gets muted, but he doesn't.
I get muted. I've never been kicked though because.
Amazing. But like, regardless of it, I said the mindset of how people approach relationships, how they approach things from abstinence, celibacy, any of that kind of stuff, is always going to be a touchy subject because view how they're supposed to be limited or frugal versus just being open with their body and how they want to live their life, that kind of way. It's always going to be something that people are going to defend at the end of time. She's even right when she had a point of, people get saved, or change their mindsets at different points in their lives for different reasons.
That's true.
People all do it. They're always going to do that. If people can shift their mindset, things can come and change their life in a heartbeat. They can go from being full-on whores to, nuns and
If there's one thing life is good at, it's changing people's perspectives.
So as your perspective changes, there's nothing wrong with you changing your values or how you look at life.
Exactly. Never be afraid to change.
No. Now on the opposite end, people don't have to adhere to that necessarily. Like you have a right to change yourself. You don't necessarily have a right for other people to forcibly adhere to your new outlook or perspective on life. Like if I look at
and that was my whole thing. Like fucking, she can want that, but you as a guy, if you're not okay with waiting, no one says you have to be with her at all.
Just move on.
Yeah, you just keep it pushing. If that's not for you, that's not for you.
That's just how you gotta look at it. Like you don't have to be respectful towards their way of life or way of thinking. Just go on with your own.
But we live too deep in a world where people are always trying to change somebody else's values when they're not even super clear on what their own values are.
Look, that's where we are in 2025 in social media. Either I'm right or you're wrong. There's no in between.
Yeah, there's no middle ground to be had, brother. None at all. It's all or nothing.
Too many people get access to social media and to a platform, and they feel as though because I have a platform, whether it's 30 or 30,000 or 30 million subscribers and watchers, that my opinion is law. Like, look, we're just one out of what 8.2 billion people at this point.
Yeah, I mean, come on. There's literally billions and billions of people on the planet.
That's how I got it. But we'll leave it to these brothers as we depart from this wonderfully active show today.
Yo, shout out to Joe for showing up in the last 10 minutes just to get fucking sent to the Shadow Realm.
Master, what it sound like with the junior? You may give your final thoughts and where they can find you at with the little one.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday to the young sensei once again.
Junior sensei reaching the one.
Sensei,
whole year.
1 year old. Shout out to
that
him.
nigga old as hell, yo.
Right. Yeah, I mean, which means I'm ancient. But your boy back. What it sound like back this Monday? We got some album reviews. We're gonna talk about this JID album. You know what I mean?
Oh, snap.
Talk about that JID album. See what they talk about.
The Dreamville niggas are coming.
Dreamville niggas is out. You know what I mean? Welcome to Hollywood back as well. You know what I mean? Got a little more serious.
Welcome to Hiatus is over.
Welcome to Hiatus is over.
Let's go.
And then, the new podcast.
Yeah, give it to him.
Flagrant podcast about everything and nothing. You know what I mean? Premiering this next week. You know what I mean? So check that joint out.
New show alert.
And, follow your boy. Catch me on that Marvel Rivals. I'll be out there.
Oh, the Marvel Rivals are gone. And then, of course, we have Kyle, aka the Afro Comic 765.
You already know. You can find me at Afro Comic 765 on all platforms. Of course, you can catch me Tuesdays for the Friday night your Raw review, and then you can catch me Wednesdays on the Blurred Cartels Roundtable, talking top 10 anything. And then Thursdays, you can catch me on my show, Casual Conversations, casually conversating with Miss Moonbeam and Zell May. And then Friday Night where me and the amazing Spider Cam and Jamel talk about wrestling. And then Saturdays, you can, of course, find me here on Make It Make Sense, the podcast. And you know the vibe, something flagrant, something inflammatory.
And, of course, it's your boy, Maury Hudson. Everywhere it says Maury Hudson, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, as it still exists. And, of course, Make It Make Sense, the podcast on Saturdays. Make sure you're on Facebook, YouTube, come like, comment, subscribe to this wonderful platform. Look for this nice insignia that lets you know where you can find us, Facebook and YouTube especially. Appreciate y'all for joining us. Another episode in the books. Make sure to keep yourself composed, collected, and casual to have those conversations. We appreciate you all for joining. That'll do it for us. We're out. Peace to you all.